Hello, my name is Ashim Mitra, and I have recently edited an eBook named Treatise on Ocular Drug Delivery. This eBook is a compilation of several chapters dealing with all old and new technologies that are being developed for ophthalmic drug products. This book is intended for people who are working in the ophthalmic area, in ophthalmic formulations, ophthalmic research, ophthalmic drug development. Also, it is intended for new people who are trying to venture into the ocular space. This book has been written by experts in various areas, and it contains chapters, 16 chapters, and these chapters are based on the physiology and anatomy of the eye, how we can circumvent the barriers to increase drug availability into the eye, particularly to the anterior and the posterior segment. As you know, with the rise in the number of cases for the back of the eye diseases like macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, macular edema, a large number of products are being developed for the back of the eye diseases. Currently, the mode of delivery is primarily intravitreal injection. But this book tells you about various other possibilities that can be utilized rather than frequent in vitro intravitreal injections. Also, this book talks about the traditional mechanisms of delivering drugs to the anterior segment as well as the posterior segment. As you can see that there are conventional routes of delivery, also there are specialized delivery. The first 5 chapters of the ebook provide the foundation. Chapter 1 deals with the anatomy and physiology of the eye, relevant to drug delivery. Chapter 2 explores delivery beyond conventional, topical, and systemic approaches. These are non-conventional routes, for example, transscleral route for posterior segment delivery. And also chapters 3 and 4 talk about not only the static barriers like cornea, conjunctiva or retina, but also talk about the dynamic barriers, which are blood flow and lymph flow, which cause a lot of drug to be drained away before it is absorbed into the back of the eye. Chapters 5 through 7 and chapter 10 talks about the biodegradable polymers and biocompatible polymers for sustained long-term delivery of these compounds, particularly biologics, into the back of the eye. Chapter 7 also particularly goes into techniques like ultrasound, microneedles, and prodrug modification. The eye is not amenable to serial sampling, and it is difficult to do pharmacokinetics continuously in the eye. But there is a chapter on microdialysis which effectively can remove that barrier, and you can do continuous sampling from live animals and don't have to sacrifice animals. And also chapter 9 has the regulatory requirements, guidelines to ophthalmics, as well as recent patents in the field. The final chapter of the book is the chapter 10. There are 10 chapters in the book. Discusses the existing new area of nanotechnology and drug delivery. And nanotechnology can include liposomes, niosomes, nanoparticles, dendrimers, and some of those nanotechnology-based products are going to get into the actual arena of treating the diseases of the back of the eye. So if you look at this book, this is not only provides in-depth knowledge in a simple manner for a reader to understand what ocular drug delivery entails, what are the problems, how it can be circumvented, and therefore, and also gives you some of the advanced technologies that are already in the clinics or are coming into the clinics. So I strongly support, recommend and support this book for everybody. And look at this book on web, and it is Treatise on Ocular Drug Delivery by Bentham Books, edited by Ashim Mitra. Thank you very much.